Loki!
Yes, Thor? Oh, you look rather flustered.
I've been looking for over a day, and I found no dragon, let alone one with a stolen sausage cart.
How strange. Well, fear at your reputation, no doubt, sent them winging away faster than you could keep up.
Loki.
Convenient that you should show up at this moment, however. Yes, I was definitely about to take the mortal for their training, but not ignoring them while I read a much more interesting book. Isn't that so, mortal?
Really? And what does the training have in store today?
A brisk walk to start, of course, as Runa instructed, for 10 minutes. Come along, mortal. Get walking.
Runa's still not come back?
Yeah, it would seem that whatever she is about is far more important than our time. Not that she's bothered to share any details of it. She's still back on Midgard, from what I've found. And Freya, too, has left the palace on terribly mysterious business of her own, immediately after she placed the mortal entirely in our care.
Wouldn't tell you where she was going, huh?
Deeply annoying, yes. I only know she's off somewhere other than Midgard.
And where are we off to on this brisk walk?
Not a sausage cart, if that's what you're wondering. It got carried off by a dragon.
Loki?
Thor?
I'll pick our destination. Today we will go to the palace training grounds. The mortal can get a good look at how warriors of Asgard learn to fight.
I can't think of anything more boring.
You're the one who thought the library was a good idea.
The mortal and I had fun. Didn't we, mortal? Fine. I'm certain I'll find something to amuse myself around the palace.
Ugh, why do I suddenly feel a chill? I thought passing through one of the markets would be livelier. Now, this street is usually one that has traveling merchants from many of the realms, but it's very empty today. I had heard rumors that something was amiss and thought nothing of it, and there are always rumors. But I begin to wonder. And we've been walking for 2.5 minutes, and my brother remains eerily silent.
I thought you would have liked that.
No, because it means you're up to something.
I'm offended. If anyone's up to something, it's Runa, with whatever's going on with this mortal.
Remember that time, at the very training ground we're going to, when you transformed the snake into an illusion of yourself so that you could sneak off and steal a thread from the Norns.
I have no memory of this.
And no one knew you were gone until the snake struck a bird out of the air. For while you are that fast when the mood stirs you, I've yet to see you stuff a bird into your mouth raw.
We do not spend all of our time together, dear brother.
But by then, you'd escaped Nornheim and hidden in one of the kitchen storerooms to try to weave the fate thread into something.
Still no idea what you're talking about, but that does sound clever enough to have been me. You are correct.
And then you somehow wove that thread so all of Father's hair fell out, which seems not very creative for one of your pranks.
Well, that's because I was trying to cause him to grow a third buttock.
Were you? Because I don't recall anyone actually telling Father why he spent several years of our youth as bald as an egg.
Or I would have if that had been me. Which it plainly was not. Look, let's keep walking, shall we? We're almost at the start of the training grounds you're so eager to show off.
And here we are. A 5-minute walk, and you're at our training grounds. Impressive, no? Over to our left, eager young warriors training with swords and axes. Ahead, you can see those learning to ride. Both the winged horses of the Valkyrie and... not winged horses. To our right, those practicing with bows, knives, spears. You get the idea. You know, it's funny, mortal. The training you're undergoing is very like the earliest training we put our warriors to. I'm rather impressed that Runa thinks a mortal can handle it. Is there perhaps more to you than you've let on?
Brother, leave the comedy to me.
Oh, and did you notice those fun-looking wooden structures in amongst the targets? They are...
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
For the mortals' training. Come along, keep walking. Around the back of the archery range.
Whatever for?
Which will coincidentally take us past where some of the more comely warriors seem to be taking a break.
Ah, an excellent thought, brother. Seven minutes done, and just 3 minutes more of walking, by the way, mortal.
Well, if it isn't the most princely set of brothers.
This is certainly not the battlefield I'd hoped to meet you on.
Well met, my fine warriors. Walk with us, if you like.
I perceive by the sweat on your brows that you've been training rather hard.
That or it's a hot day indeed. I'm feeling rather warmed.
I have that effect on others at times. I see you've got a warhammer. Perhaps I could show you a bit of my technique sometime.
It'd be my honor and pleasure.
Or if you're not looking for a demonstration of brute force, I'm known to be rather clever with my hands.
I might have heard such rumors. Though I tend to prefer strength over speed.
What of patience over a headlong rush? Nay, don't answer that. I'll be a gentleman and fetch you both some cool water at least.
Oh, I hadn't heard Prince Loki was so thoughtful.
He's full of surprises.
I wonder what others he might have in store.
I wager you'll like my surprises better. Back to your training, friends. I've got my own to see to.
We'll work all the harder, knowing you're watching us.
And here we are at the start. Where did Loki get to? I thought this was his idea. Ah, right. He said he was going to get cold water. Where did he go for it? Jotunheim? Bah! He probably snuck off to read while you and I do all the work. Oh, well, you might as well keep going on your training. You've had your 10 minutes of walking. This is a good place to do the next exercise, where you walk for 1 minute and then run slowly for 15 seconds. 10 times. See the start of this obstacle course? This is one Asgardian warriors use all the time. Head into the course between those two logs. Don't worry about the skulls painted on them. It's a joke. Go on, start walking. I'll keep pace with you and tell you the time. Half a minute of walking left. Up ahead is the first set of obstacles. Prepare yourself. They may look like ordinary boulders, but... Run! Lest you be smashed into jam! Gets the blood going, doesn't it? Now, walk to the second obstacle. And that was to prepare warriors for frost giants trying to swat them with boulders. Half a minute of walking left. The next obstacle will be soon. Yes, it does look like a nice, smooth patch of ground. Don't worry about it. Now run, or the giant ant lions will trap you in their holes and eat you! Go back to a walk and head toward the third obstacle. Fun, wasn't it? We found those in a particular field in Nidavellir. They like eating dwarves. Or taller people if they can get them. Half a minute of walking done. Prepare yourself for the next obstacle. It's just in that stand of very ordinary saplings. Run! Or the trees will rend you limb from limb! Whoop! That was close! Whoop! Dodge! You can walk now to the fourth obstacle. You're past the hungry trees. Loki found those in Alfheim. I think the trees are still angry about being transplanted here. It's been half a minute of walking. What realm do you think your next obstacle will be from? If you want a hint, I can tell you that you're getting warmer. Run! For the fires of Muspelheim are licking at your heels! Walk now to the 5th obstacle. Nearly halfway done. How are you? Not missing any hair, I hope? You look mostly unscorched. You might have noticed the realms are a bit mixed up. The training master moves the obstacles every few days. It's been half a minute. Are you ready for your next obstacle? This one represents Svartalfheim. Can you guess what this will be? If you do not want to be eaten, run! Well done. Slow to a walk toward the 6th obstacle. You're halfway finished, and... Mortal, you look a bit shaken. Those were only illusions, I think. Or is something else bothering you? Half a minute has passed. Let me see which one is next. This one is inspired by a monster of Vanaheim. Don't be alarmed when it goes dark in half a minute. I was joking. Be alarmed and run. The Shadow Nixes shall otherwise suck all the electricity from your flesh. Walk now toward the 7th obstacle. It's very clever magic that makes that section go dark, isn't it? Some kind of illusion. Loki and my mother put it together. Don't tell him I said it was clever, though. You've walked for half a minute. The next section of these obstacles come from heaven. This section is very new. It's exciting. Run! There are angels behind you! And they are angry that you have not yet paid them for the city they raised for you.
Get back here, coward! Where's our coin scraper?
Ho ho ho! Walk now, heading to the 8th obstacle. I don't know if that really worked as well as the other obstacles. Maybe if we have much bigger swords slicing through the air. Angels are quite fearsome, after all. You have walked for half a minute. The next obstacle is one... Oh, this should be familiar to you. We have drawn it from Midgard. Run! The bus that you must take to your mortal place of work is driving away without you, and you will be fired and unable to pay your terrible rent. Walk now toward the 9th obstacle. You're nearly done. Was that too scary? We have never had a mortal here to ask. Perhaps it should have spikes on it, this bus. No? All right. You are the expert at being mortal. You've walked half a minute. Prepare for the next obstacle. There are only 2 realms left, and this one will represent Niflheim. Quickly, over this field of the dead, or their clawing skeletal fingers shall grasp your ankles. Hurry up, mortal. Walk now to the 10th and final obstacle. And that was always my favorite bit when I was a young warrior. Dodging all of those skeleton hands. You have walked for half a minute. You know, right, that the last realm is Asgard. And this is the only part that never changes. Because you have noticed, I think, that you're approaching the archery range. Run, mortal! Those are real Asgardian warriors throwing real knives and axes and shooting real arrows at you! Keep running! Ho-ho! There you go! Back to walking. You're not bleeding even a little. I think... Oh! It's 10 minutes of that free run next, isn't it? Where you run if you can, or walk briskly if you're tired out from not being killed in the obstacle course. I'd ask Loki, but of course he's still missing.
There you... Arrows? Why there's so many arrows? You there, archer! If I hadn't been so quick with my shield, you'd have just skewered Runa's favourite mortal.
Sorry, my lord!
Oh, hop off.
You decided to catch up with us after all. About time.
You sent the mortal through that?
Why wouldn't I?
Because we both wish to remain on Runa's good side. I'm honestly shocked the mortal's still alive, let alone unscathed. Anyway, I see you're already trotting along, mortal, so let's keep going with that, shall we? Away from the palace?
To where?
Away. Ice cream. We've all earned a lovely ice cream.
Is something amiss, Loki?
Nothing at all. No idea what you're asking. Come along, chop chop. Questions after cake.
You said ice cream.
What was a bit of ice cream without cake? You'll see. can't remember which way the
Ice cream?
ice cream shop is. Could you check down that street? I'll keep the mortal moving and we'll look this way.
All right.
Now, we're a good 2 minutes from the palace, and with Thor gone for a moment, I wish to impress upon you my own cleverness. Look you here. Thanks to your help fetching that mirror, I was able to open a portal into Odin's vault and acquire these little beauties. Impressive, aren't they?
Aha! I knew you were up to something.
Brother, did you find the ice cream shop?
Give me that.
Oh!
What is... teeth? It's full of teeth? What is wrong with you?
Hey,
Whose teeth are these?
they were mine until you took them. Give them back.
If I do, I'll wager these will end up in my bed. Ah, there's a midden. I'll throw it away.
Oh, oh no.
What?
Nothing. Let's move a bit faster. Away.
It's been 4 minutes since we left the training ground, and the supposed ice cream is still nowhere to be found.
Oh, I'm certain there's...
Odin's beard. What is that?
Recall that bag of dragon teeth you ripped from my hands and carelessly threw away?
Dragon teeth?
Yes, they turn into soldiers when sewn on the ground. Though I didn't realise the soldiers would be made of... more teeth. That's impressively disgusting.
You did this.
No, you did this.
Either way, we need to stop them. They're destroying the street.
We're a minute and a half from the shore of the Sea of Mist. Draw their ire and, at the least, we'll lead them away from the city.
And then what?
Yeah, I'm still coming up with that part.
Well, I shall get their attention. Mortal, keep running. Where's the shore, Loki? We have taken this disgusting army from the city, but we've nowhere left to run. Have you our solution?
It's coming.
And what is that smell on the breeze?
At a guess, halitosis.
We're out of the city. I can unleash my wrath with no fear. Take that! They're coming back together? Loki!
I need more time! Brother, do what you do best.
Think as quickly to get us out of this as you did to get us into this, brother. My eyes tell me we have perhaps 3 minutes before we are overwhelmed.
Leave the thinking to me. I have this under control.
Loki, now would be a good time.
I have it. I'll open a portal out into the empty. In space, no one can hear these teeth.
How? That isn't a magic.
Do not question me.
That mirror. You stole that too, didn't you?
Can't talk. Very busy being brilliant at the moment. Yeah.
Yes, it's sucking them in. You've done it. That's the last. Close it.
Yes, I'm getting there.
The portal isn't closing, Loki.
I know.
It's getting bigger, Loki.
Oh, that's not good.
What do you mean, that's not... The portal's got me. It's sucking me in. I can't... Even Mjolnir can't pull me from its grasp. And it has the mortal too. We're going to be sucked through the dimensions too. Do something, brother. Wait. We're not dead!
But not in space! Or you wouldn't be able to scream in my ear, as there's no air.
What did you do?
I'm not certain! When I tried to close the portal, it must have redirected through interdimensional space instead of sliding across Yggdrasil's branches, but...
To where, Loki? To where?
I'll get back to you on that. Mortal! You might as well relax. Stop trying to run. I think we shall be falling for quite some time.
Or perhaps Heimdall will find us and send the Bifrost.
Do you think so? I've heard that he's had trouble lately with some unknown force blocking him.
That's not unusual as one gets older.
Blocking the bridge, brother. The bridge. At any rate, better if he's not watching us. You'll be in less trouble that way.
Me? I think you mean you.
Well, I'm not the one who threw a bag of dragon's teeth into a midden.
Loki?
Relax, brother! Enjoy the fall! It'll all be over sometime!